Hi, y'all, bohemian needed doing for you. So we have the Alice Tarot, the Line Strider Tarot, Journey to the Goddess Realm, the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle cards, and we also have the Seeds of Shakti, which I don't have the box right here. It's like packed somewhere. And then we have the what is this? The circular one is the Daughters of the Moon Tarot. It has like goddesses. So go ahead and pick which one you connect with. We have the Desert Gypsum Rose or Desert Rose Selenite. It has like a lot of names. We've had that before. We have the African Turquoise. We have the black moon, or the black moon, the black moonstone. Yes, we have the Shiva's. Let's see, it's a Shiva eye shell. It has like the spiral there, like that. All right. Okay, sorry, this connection's really bad. I hope that it will stay tuned. Okay, so we have One of Flames, which is the Ace of Wands creation. That's badass right there. That's beautiful. We have the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles as well. We have the Four of Swords, the Wolf, Camel. You are resilient. Your energy is infinite. There's definitely a lot of energy in this reading. We have Tara, Serenity. Oop. And oh, we have a reverse. We have Vesta, the home, which is reversed. Okay, so I feel like this is definitely, I feel like this summer too, like this energy for you is like to just kind of shake up your whole life from your home base. I feel a lot of creative energy, but there's a lot of energy about getting physically motivated, like getting out there. It's like you've had rest. It's, still honor your resting time and your time that you need, but it's like only have constructive downtime where it's like you're feeding your mind, you're feeding your body, but it's like no more of this lounge time. You shake up your life in the particular situations that you're trying to affect by being up and going, by being constantly in this kind of creation mode, by having a bit of a flippant attitude. Like I'm seeing how it says eat me on her cupcake there. It's Alice in Wonderland Tarot. There needs to be something shaken up in your home, like your routines at home, how you utilize your home. So either you need to bring more energy into your home. For some of you, I can definitely see that, make it a more active place. Some of you, if it's been too crazy, then yours will be the advice to kind of make it a sanctuary. So it's finding a balance between kind of crazy fun live energy and having those downtimes and those cooling moments as well. And camel is a perfect example of that because camel's out in the desert and yet it carries water, and that's, can really help get through tough times. Really meditating with camel medicine, which is it was very helpful for me actually in my pregnancy in first trimester. Ooh, to have, I kept having camel pop up everywhere. So camel definitely can handle that balance of like fire and water. Okay, but you have all elements here. I'm seeing fire, I'm seeing water, air, earth. Everything's here, so you definitely have the ability to be balanced. It's kind of restructuring how you do that. Creative energy really balance right here. I'm just telling you, so you're fertile. But that's a good way for you to shake things up, is to revamp your sleeping schedules, revamp your kind of exercise schedules, and make sure that you are being more efficient with the way, maybe you've gotten off. Maybe you're not naturally a morning person, but for some reason, like your schedule has flipped around or something. Time management and really finding where your unique times of the day are that you're active, or you're wanting to sleep, and just honoring your will really really actually help you be very efficient. And so it's going to shake things up, because that's going to be like a whole new like a awakening moment, with the energy that you have and what you're able to put forward and the things that you want. It could shake up those around you too, because people can have very set opinions on, I'm a night owl or I'm a morning person or whatever. All right. But I feel like it's a really good thing. I see a lot of protection around your family and home. So for those of you who are like, well, I can't go out and do anything because I have to be caretaking home. Of course, it's not saying, oh, get rid of the 10-month-old, but it's saying that you have more work ability than you might think to go out and do things that you want. So use your resources, and this is definitely saying don't be too tethered to home. Don't be worried that you can't go out and do things. and you're sitting in home, but then home's getting stagnant, right? You need that fresh energy, that fresh juju coming in. All right. So that is how you shake things up, very much kind of from the inside out. And for those of you who chose the African turquoise, which is so beautiful, I love that. Let's see. We have the Two of Flames, which is the Two of Wands. That's Mahuea. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a pretty name. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. The Cheetah. Ooh. Buddha. Be mindful, be detached, be compassionate. And Amara Omni, self-healing. So I definitely get a very strong Aries Gemini energy, and that energy that's coming up in those, it doesn't have to be a particular person. We do all have all signs in our chart in our houses, so it could be those areas of your life, or it could be those people, but there's very much Aries Gemini energy that's kind of unbalanced around you or in your life. You might have dealt with people, those sun, moon, rising, so that's part of it. And I do see more. Okay, sorry. It just keeps telling me that it's like now is getting to a point that you are self-aligned in your mind so that you can make decisions of what you want to do and what how you want to move forward. But because what I'm seeing is someone that gets stuck between two people, and you might be frustrated with both sides. Like you might be like, I don't agree, like two sides of the family, or your two sides of the friends, and you might feel like you don't agree with either side, and yet you're constantly stuck in the middle. And you have a lot of things, I think. Hi, Tatiana. You have a lot of things that you want to say to a lot of people, but you're not really allowing yourself to do so. So here, there's really a need to release that frustrated energy, that like angsty energy, that worry about what others are saying and doing and talking about you, because it's keeping you. Hi, Liana, or Liana. I hope I pronounced it right, one of the ways. I do try to pronounce names right, definitely. So, bringing in, it's saying detach from it, like be compassionate to yourself, because we have self healing here. That could be radical for you. You might be around people who don't support that, who are always trying to keep like sickness and the indecision. Okay, yay, I'm glad. And so for you, the answer is to kind of let go, kind of take your hands off the roaring motorcycle and find a sense of peace and calm in your own mind. Like let yourself truly make your own decisions of what you're wanting without any kind of crutch or feeling like you have to kind of yes, this one is for those who chose number 2. Yep, for those who chose the African turquoise. Yes, and so really allow yourself to kind of be free to make your own like decisions, like to the edge, without having to feel like you have to rely on others or be judged by others, or kind of fall back on others, right? Sometimes we can use others as an excuse. Well, they're so crazy, and maybe you're dating someone and you're like, well, they're I don't know what their reaction will be, so I can't give you an answer to that. They might go crazy. And so this one is really challenging you to get a cohesive mind about what you want, not use the excuses of anyone else, and to really just go for, and then launch out and go for it, like hardcore, go after what you want. Okay, 3 and 4. Yep. Let's see. All right. So let me see, for those who chose number 3, which we have Black Moonstone. How do you shake things up right now? It's true. It might sound like a simple thing, like for number 2, but like really owning your decisions, like, that can be tough stuff to do, and it definitely will change your life. We have for number 3, Black Moonstone, we have Kali, the Awakener. We have the Page of Wands. We have the King of Cups reversed. We have Hyena, Shark, Fish, and we have, oh, Venus, Romance. Okay, let's move that stone a little bit. Okay, so for those of you who chose this one, let's see. I'm afraid that it's not like charging. I hope it's okay. Kali. All right, so she knows how to shake things up. So you're definitely ready to shake things up in your life if you want, if you chose this one. So I'm definitely seeing a strong Aries, Pisces energy. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, maybe some Capricorn. Okay, King of Cups, a lot of different signs here. Um, Let me see what I'm feeling. Okay. You know, you're just straight up like, if you chose this one, this is why you're here. You might be the reason that this reading is happening because you are the mover and shaker. Like, you're the one, like, look at the whistleblower. You're the one who is meant to, like, throw out whatever needs to be said. You're the one who's meant to share that controversial post or to bring up how, you know, hatred is happening and nothing's being done about it. You're the one that's meant to speak out and call out. You know, this is two cards that can have shown themselves in this deck to be show like very kind of duplicitous or sneaky people. And so like you're the one who's like, no, like you can't flatter me. You know, I'm not pretty much, yeah. Like I'm not like you can't make me enchanted by you if you're on bullshit, basically. Like I will call it out. I will not let it be around. I'm, you know, you're just not going to tolerate toxic people. And for you, it's beautiful because you understand that that doesn't inherently make you a bad person and it doesn't make you unable to enjoy life and love. You know, some people really think that, you know, and so some of you maybe you are still struggling, you're thinking, you know, but I want to have a loving life. And it's like, no, like that is loving to call out this. Because look, if all that sneak and attack and hate and nastiness is going on, King of Cups is reversed. Like, how can you be fully loving and present if you won't call out that which is negative, if you won't ask for change? Okay, so Fish says step back, recognize change, reinvent to adapt. So it's very necessary at this time. Yep. Yep, toxic people, energy vampires, exactly, all this kind of energy. So you are really, and see, Kali, she only shows up when it's like you are ready for that change or when people really got to go. Like she will not come until it's that time because she is so intense in her like destruction and removal of that which is past. So you got her right here, like it is time. If you've been kind of, you know, afraid to step, you know, be an advocate for certain things or stand up for yourself or another in a particular situation, if you from a relationship, yes, they got to go. They need to find the door, all right? And you're gonna be the one helping them there. So, and it comes from a pure place. The Page of Wands is like that young child who just says things that are the truth, and you're just like, gee, like don't be saying that out loud. And it's crude and it's harsh, but they're telling the truth, you know? That's the Page of Wands sometimes. The Page of Swords can be like that too. So this is your calling. I think you're the reason that this reading came out today. So please honor that because you know we need some more truth and some more people willing to, you know, kind of blare the, excuse me, blare that horn for those who need it, who don't have as strong of a voice as you do. So for those of you who chose 4, which is the Shiva eye shell, it's not showing. There we go. Let's see, Pentacle. We have the Stomp the Door Shut for number 3, yes, King of Coins. This one gave 2. Oh, did it give 2 for the Line Strider? Okay, we have the Emperor reversed. The 3 of Pentacles. Oh, the Dolphin. Ooh, Banyan Tree. Be the silent sage, find wisdom from within. It's very strong energy with the Emperor there. We have Amphitrite, which is willpower with the Dolphin. Okay, definitely Pisces, Aries energy, Taurus in this. And we have Ariadne, omens. I love Ariadne. Okay, so I'm picking up, definitely we have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We have Aries and Pisces here. She said, no, dolphins play mind games. No, dolphins, what? Dolphins is chill, what? But I do feel kind of a Gemini energy here as well. So let's see what's going on. There's no dolphins playing mind games. Okay. But you know what? I'm Pisces, and there are a lot of Pisces that's been shady. Like some of my friends and my clients have been dating Pisces. It's all the male Pisces. Y'all have been acting up, and I am not about that. Yes, and Gemini's too. Gemini's love to play, don't they? And Aries, look. Okay, so the baby's awake. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, how you shake things up. Okay, so basically you're coming for the if you are no longer meant to play it small when it comes financially. And I also feel when it comes to your social groups, like you might have always been the poor friend or the not so pretty friend, or whatever stereotype or role they gave you that you accept or thought that you had to hold to. That's not your role anymore, and you're realizing that, and you're ready to be like, look, he's trying to get rid of that fried bologna and get like get a real meal, right? So it's like, yes, you're still reliable, yes, you're still you, but like in order for you to find your happiness now, you have to level up. And so it might feel like somebody gets because you don't want to uproot or unseat other people. Like, you might even subconsciously be thinking that when you go to post a picture or something, or you might have your friends treating you that way and kind of diminishing you or not inviting you to things. For a lot of you, it's in work too. Some of you, you're straight up going to quit your job. Like, yeah, I do. I feel that for some of you. Those of you who are entrepreneurs, this looks really good for really getting that next surge ahead and just allowing yourself, like, basically, if you pick this number 4, it's like letting yourself be liked now is how you shake things up. Like letting yourself be empowered. Yep, someone says they had some fake friends. So, and this is about being real. This is about being real and not feeling like you have to play by the code of your job. Mostly I'm getting with career, and mostly I'm getting with social life. Not feeling like you have to, because see, Ariadne, she's the one who can go through the maze, but she draws the maze, right? She knows how to figure out the maze. She didn't draw. She knew how to get out of there. And so this is about seeing omens and signs that like it's meant for you to do bigger and better things than what you're being held to. And that's why we have here though, it's like move, okay, make your moves in silence though, if you're number 4, because it says here, be the silent sage, find the wisdom from within, all right? And this kind of echoes that. And so everyone doesn't need to know your business. Be like a dolphin, right? Aha, aha, hey. But then you're not telling them all your business, right? Yeah, names, yep. That's right. Wait until people treat you right. The baby's grunting at me. She likes to do that. So that's really what it's about. It's like you've been waiting a long time. You've had your different investments that you've wanted to make, and it's like, how are you gonna do all that harvest and then not take the fruits of it? How are you gonna do all this work on yourself and not shine? So if you haven't yet really started giving yourself that last push, yep, and that's what exactly people assume. And you know what? This is one thing with me. I love wallflowers because I've been one my whole life. So I never, when I see a wallflower, I'm like, ooh, what kind of style do they low key have? Like, what kind of talents do they have? Like, I never dismiss someone, because give somebody the time, the money, and the confidence to do something, they could blow anybody out the water. You never know. So, yes, so you can shake things up. Oh, okay, that's another thing. If you're looking to mix up your brand, to connect with new friends, the people who aren't like not like the buzz person who everyone else is going for. Find the person who's to the side, minding their business in a good way, who they just need a chance to shine and blossom, because those are the people, they're gonna blow up, and that's who you want to network with. All right. Yep. And trust, right now, you do need to keep your ear to the ground and trust what you are, or at least listen to what you're hearing about other people when you're trying to network. This isn't a time to say, "Oh no, I'm not going to listen to what you say about this person." Crows do go out and learn, and they come back and they communicate to their murder, right? Their clique, how people are. If you're good, they're going to let you know, and they're going to make all their crew love you. If you're negative, they're not going to mess with that. So you need people who have that kind of loyalty, not people who are purposely trying to trip you up and do all this craziness, all right? So that's how you shake things up. You're going to be shaking up your whole little workplace or social scene. Seashells. If you chose a seashell. All right, for those of you who chose number 5, we have the little super super white rose quartz. Let's see what we got. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the learner. Yes, I love that purple on there. The 3 of coins. We got these grandmas on here. I like that. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we definitely have Virgo, Capricorn energy going on right away. We have the Chariot reverse. Hi, baby. We have the Tiger. We have the Earth Star, connect to elements in nature. She's trying to roll over. And we have a Babo, which is laughter. Okay, if you pick 4 and 5 together, you're definitely trying to make moves at work. Like that's what I'm seeing, definitely. This is about revamping your long-term goals. Okay, so if you chose this one, this isn't just like a career move within your business or something. This is about really evaluating, like if you're in schooling, if you're in work. Look, I'm gonna have to put you all down for a second. Just a second. What? You want your body? Come here. Can I hold you? Hi. Let's go say hello. Okay, thank you for waiting. She's gonna probably try to grab it. All right, so if you chose number, what are we on, 5, then I definitely see that having a complete like career change might be a thing. Earth star energy is like beneath the root chakra, so it's like the you burp. It's beneath that. So you might be like really from the ground up reevaluating like how you hustle, how you get what you need. You might be like, man, I thought I could only ever do this one type of job or career, or I am seeing kind of like grandmother figures and family. So you might have gotten like, felt like, man, my family sacrificed for me, so I had to be an attorney or I had to take over the family business or whatever it is. And now you're not really wanting to do that. Like, or you might kind of want to, part of you might want to do that, but you really want to mix it up and it's not like your long term what you really want to do. So I see a change in goals, and I feel like this is to tell you that it's okay to shake that up. It's okay. And over here I see like you're like, I don't want to be the clown. I don't want people laughing at me. Like, I don't want people to feel like, oh, you didn't even, you decide, like some of you, I'm definitely getting, might feel like you don't even want to finish college for what you're going for, or your trade or something. And I feel like if you determine that that's not your path and you become more aligned with yourself, that's not a failure. Like you don't have to worry about being ashamed, or, some of you, it might even be family planning, like whatever that long-term plan and goal was, like you're seeing that it's different now. And you don't have to be ashamed of that, that you, it might be shaking things up because you might have worked really hard. Some of you, I'm getting also that it could be a move. You might have been talking it up for years. Like you're like, damn, now I actually visited the place and I don't want to move there, but I told everybody I was going to move there. So how do I look if I don't move there, right? So this is giving you permission to change your long-term goals, all right? If you have said that you were going to do things a certain way, it doesn't mean that you have to keep it that way, even if you have been trying very hard and really working towards it, or others have supported you or invested in you, you are allowed to switch it up, okay? All right, I have to set this down for a second to get out number 6 because I only have one hand with the baby on my lap. All right, so that was for number 5. So number 6, if you chose the quartz, let's see here. Oh, we got Kali twice. I forgot this deck has Kali in it twice for some reason. I think like different Daughters of the Moon have different cards that were put into them twice, depending on which set you got. All right, so you guys also got Kali on this one. You also got the Fool. We have the Nine of Wands, Moth, Manipura, which is the solar plexus chakra. And then we have Mahuika, which is anger. Oh, okay. So yes, it changes here. You have a little bit more time than number 3 did because Kali is kind of laid back, chilling slightly, but this is new change coming up here. How you can change things up and shake things up is really expressing your anger, really expressing authentically in the moment how you truly feel. This could actually be healing because with the Nine of Wands there, you might have been through a lot and you might have a lot of like triggers, so you might worry about authentically like expressing yourself in the moment. But I feel like in the moment, if you're able to say like, okay, I'm feeling frustrated with this, or concerns are, that's going to be very changing for you. And it might not look like everyone else's way of embracing their power, but it's what you need to do in order to have your fresh start, is to have like, it's like there's like a ton, instead of one big wall around you, there's a ton of little kind of checkpoints that need to be voiced daily for yourself. And I think that will be a huge change for you, to kind of take down these huge like moats and castle walls that are around, and instead have smaller, yeah, kind of like checkpoints where That was the baby. Where you let people know what's going on with you, and do it in smaller doses, okay? So that was kind of a very short, succinct. I didn't get as many cards for that as the other. Very much working on the solar plexus. We could have some, I'm seeing a lot of fire energy and some air energy for this one, okay? Now for everybody, I'm going to put you down for one more second, and for everybody who watched, we have the collective reading. So let me get those. We love kids here on this channel, so that's just gonna happen from time to time. She's first, which is the Nine of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Bear. I'll pick you up in just a second. Holy, I think is how you pronounce it. Holiday, where they paint themselves, celebrate your inner child, live, laugh, and love. And we have Freya, free spirit. So for everyone who watches, this is about shaking things up so that we can get what we want and live more freely, authentically, more full of color, but with self-protection. There's strong maternal energy here with the Kuan Yin, Queen of Cups, the bear, but this is kind of the like ourselves, you know, kind of having our back with the love of a mama bear, where we're nurturing ourselves, but we're also fiercely going after what we want and protecting our goals. We have the free spirit card with the Two of Wands, which is a card for me that's always about being free-minded, free thought, free choice. So it's asking us to step into that, and that like basically if those are our motives for wanting to shake things up in our life, is that we want to find ways to be more authentically ourselves, to nurture ourselves, to be more free in a positive way, and to, as it says, celebrate our inner child with life and laughter and love. Then we're not doing anything wrong and standing up and asserting our right to kind of change and move things around in our life. So I hope you enjoyed this reading with our little free spirit baby here that's communicating and interacting, and I will talk to you soon. Please leave comments, like, and subscribe. Let's see if I can get it with one hand.